How we doing, gang? Nathan coming back at you with another Showdown live. I was honestly just sitting here, slumped in my chair, playing some Showdown, and I thought to myself, what am I doing? I might as well be recording this and putting out another live. So here we are, no prep from me. I just been, no secret to anyone who's been watching the channel. I've been loving this Papapole balance team, and we're back again. Buzzswole is my absolute love at this moment, and that will continue. And we're here against GOAT Days, and well, it looks like Buzzswole might not put in as much work as we thought in other teams, because I don't see a lot of great matchups here, with the exception of Landorus and kind of Melmetal, because I'm pretty sure Salaman's got dual wing beat, in which case our Buzzswole would get eviscerated. So let's choose our matchup a little bit carefully here. Heatran looks great, actually. Well, Salamence might have Earthquake there too. In fact, I'd predict it. But Heatran looks very good for Fable and Magnezone. Vaporeon, we probably get Flip turned on, but don't be in the world. Melmetal, I would probably Scout an EQ with Protect, because a lot of them are banded, and I can do something sort of similar with Landorus. So I've got a good game plan. I'm going to lead Heatran here. So we do see Landorus. That suggests to me that it's a Rocker. And Toxic and Stealth Rock is tempting as a really shitty move to do to our opponent, but I'm going to go Buzzswole here. Latios makes sense too, but for the Earth resist, but I do not want to eat a random U-turn with anything but this. Yeah, so it's a good thing to go to Latios. That would be in a pretty bad look. We're going to see the Salamence, of course. Ice Punch would be so tempting if they didn't dual wing beat off the rip, because my opponent has already revealed themselves to be a little bit of an over predictor. But that's fine. Let's go. Oh, let's go Latios, right? I don't think they're going to do his Dragon move right away. They Hurricane, it misses, thank goodness. Now we can do... do I want to over predict? No, I'm going to Meteor this first turn. They're going to go straight to Clefable. I wanted a Psychic for an over prediction, but that's fine. I don't think this... Actually, you know what? That almost suggests to me there's a Scarfed Landorus, in which case Clefable could be the Rocker. No, okay, let's protect this turn. If they rock, then they got us. Let's see. They EQ. Okay, I wonder if they'll make a double switch here. My opponent's been really aggressive so far. I do suspect that they are choice locked. Okay, they go Melmetal. I don't love this matchup, honestly. Let's try that. Let's try Toxic Pex. Hopefully they don't read with another EQ. They've been very these double switches so far. Oh, and they're gonna Scald. I was not anticipating that. Is this Iron Defense set? Can we even break this with Scald? Well, luckily they can't really double Iron Bash us. Is the last move Body Press? I don't know what these substitute sets run. Whatever it is, we're coming out on top. That's a relief. The fact that they double Iron Bash suggests they don't have EQ to me. Okay, they're gonna go for that. I'm gonna Haze. They can't Body Press is their last move, I've got to guess. If that's the case, Pex completely walls this thing. In fact, I wonder if I want to Scald. Oh, I should have Scalded on the prediction there. Shoot. Do I want to go to Zygarde? Yeah, we've been playing it safe. I'm gonna make a little bit of a risky play this turn. They might Flash Cannon us. And they do. Man, we cannot get a single play right so far. I was debating we should have turned on this video, and here I am regretting it. Scrub the VOD. Well, look, and we took some damage there, but in the meantime, I don't see a lot of comfortable swaps to this 1,000 Arrows. Vaporeon kind of walls it. Okay, next time that situation arises, I'll probably do a Toxic there. I am going to... Let's go Pex. If they flip turn, they'll take damage. If they stay in, I'll go for a knockoff. At least whatever they swap into. So I'm okay with Pex here. I frankly suspect a Wish to Melmetal. So I'm definitely going to be ripping a knockoff when we go to our Toxic Pex here. If they just flip turn right away, that's fine. Yeah, okay, Wish doesn't make an appearance. And I'm going to knock off. I don't want to question it. I'm okay with any of these 6 Pokemon losing their item. Landorus I wouldn't love, frankly. If they go to Landorus, well, that'd be a little bit crazy, first of all. But I wouldn't love that. Vaporeon's low now. And actually, next time we get that Zygarde situation, we're going to be in good shape. I 1,000% expect a swap here. The question is to who? I bet Zone. Okay, this is crazy. If they stay in an attack, we're going to look like a dummy. But I think they're going to Zone right now. That's their best play in that situation. They go Vaporeon. Yeah, it gets Ice Beam. I can't. I want a Toxic for 1,000 Arrows because it is a 2-hit KO, but we can't. And Vaporeon's a little bit messy, you know. Toxapex is fine because we can strip its item off. But it's a little bit messy. I'm gonna knock off this turn. Even if they go to Magnezone, it not being choice locked would be not too bad. You know, kind of think that's specs damage. I'm not sure. I don't have the head calcs quite unlocked for zone. But once again, knocking off anything is pretty fine for us. Salamence, okay, great. It's going to tell us a lot about its set. Was it specs with that Hurricane? No, it's heavy duty boots. Okay, that's, I guess, a bit obvious. Let's Scald. 40%. Okay, I guess this is a bit of a Tox specs answer then, huh? We get the burn. Okay, they played it a bit risky and it paid off for them. Do I want to make a swap to Latios at this point? That seems crazy. Our Mandibuzz should be fine. Okay, they go Lando, and we're not going to lose the Intimidate here. So this Mandibuzz is actually in a very good position right now. I expect them to U-turn out because they can't hit us for any substantial damage. So we'll take the slow U-turn out afterwards. Okay, they go Zone. That's going to get us a free Zygarde. And we are still in 2-hit KO range of Vaporeons. Despite that kind of misplayed the last time, they don't have a comfortable swap in right now. Lander's taking, what, 40%? Depends on what kind of EVs it's got. 47, yeah. So Zygard continues to be all-encompassing wall breaker. I'm going to go Buzzwole, don't want to overthink it. Probably going to eat a U-turn or a Earthquake. Okay, my opponent is, again, overpredicting at every possible turn. So I want to start making some adjustments here. Except for this one, because the Salamence is not being afraid to rip Hurricane. So I'm gonna, I was about to say I'm gonna catch some over predictions here, but yeah, there's no way I was risking that. They went Lando here last time. I'm gonna U-turn. I don't want to foul play. Still does a lot. Okay, so that hits us pretty hard. Well, that's a free Latios. Yep, that's a free Latios. Last time I did Draco Meteor without hesitating. Let's go Heatran on the Clefable, get that, and finally get up some rocks. Finally, right? They might go Landers here and go for a Defog. Okay, so we finally trade rocks at turn 26, and I have a pretty defensive team too, so that's really saying something. I'm gonna Lava Plume. Okay, no, they go Vaporeon here. We're full Spadef. I'm gonna Toxic here because that would be a huge help. It's not gonna be passing wishes nearly as easily. I'm frankly be surprised if they Scald. If they do, we're gonna eat it up. We're not gonna get burned. They might flip turn here, so I'm going to protect. I'd rather have this thing full health than healing something else up. Interesting play by our opponent. Scald would suck, so I don't think I can stay in here. I'll go back to Pex. Let's not get too crazy here. I'm guessing their only hazard removal is their Landorus, so we'll have to keep that in mind. They are going to flip turn this turn. They're going to take some Rocky Helmet chip. That's fantastic. That's going to invite a Magnezone again, sure. And we're in another tricky turn of trying to guess around this Behemoth. Heatran cannot take one. Wow. Thunderbolt would have totally knocked us out if they'd chosen to do on that. I could have done some leftovers chip, but Volt Switch I should have seen coming. But still, I was reluctant to pull the trigger on Zygarde there, knowing that it's got such a good matchup versus our opponent. That was maybe the play was Latios. I really don't know. I'm gonna Lava Plume here. They're just gonna let our Heatran heal back up. I'm down for that. Insane damage. That suggests to me that it is fully Spadeft, and I expect another swap this turn. They could go Landorus. Let's Toxic. I think a swap's coming. Yeah, we get that Vaporeon once again. That was my primary read on that scenario. Yeah, I don't care what you heal Bell up. We're doing this the whole time. And then I'll go. There's no way they're not wishing this turn, right? There's no way they're not. It gotta be. No, I'll go Toxpex. I'll keep this thing low, and I can also knock off. I'm trying to think of like what stops the wish. I had a moment of hesitation where I thought, what if I go Zygarde, which I could have there, and then I could have threatened it with 1,000 arrows that turn, but that would have been a little bit much. They're gonna wish, and they're gonna go to. I doubt Zone. So I actually want to Scald this turn because I bet they go to one of these three right here, and I'd be thrilled if any of them got Scald burned. Oh, they get us. They get us. That didn't even register in my dumb brain. Didn't even register. And actually, that roar that didn't click with me last time I used the move, but that means they don't have a ice move. So that means that Zygarde and this Latios are much more comfortable here than we thought before. I'm gonna Psychic here, get some chip on that Clefable finally. This is a much more defensive team than I thought. It's really just these four crazy wall breakers backed up by these three. Are we gonna see another Heal Bell? They've been overpredicting this whole game. This is where I'm finally gonna do it. And if they do Moonblast, we're still in a fine position. I expect a heal actually. Yeah, okay, so you put a bit of pressure on them there. Is there anything better to break this Clefable? Oh, you know what this is? I don't have any way to guarantee it, but I am almost certain this is heavy duty boots unaware Clefable. I don't know if the same stuff to back it up, but I'm pretty sure. So actually a Toxic on that Clefable will be really useful in the future. I've been avoiding it for obvious reasons, but I'm gonna do that next time I get my Heatran in. Let's go to go to Latios again. Doesn't really fear anything. A Scald Burn would kind of suck for chip damage, but we're fine otherwise. We're not gonna let it swap to anything here. Let's Psychic the Clefable swap in. Yeah, the wish comes true. Fair enough. I'm gonna go to Heatran again. They're kind of just annoying us here, but I mean, I was about to say we're wearing down wish turns, but that's not really a sustainable game plan for us, considering we don't have the exact same long-term healing. We're gonna protect for a bit of leftovers chip. I think at this range we survive a leftovers. We survive a Thunderbolt. The question is if they're faster or not, which is a good question. I don't know. But we are low afterwards. They go Landorus, risking a burn here. Risking a burn would be huge. In fact, I bet it would KO after this. It's just gonna knock out straight up. That's enormous. Now all of a sudden our Heatran is in a fantastic position. Melmetal is a threat. Definitely a threat, definitely a threat. I mean, this is kind of a crazy play to begin with, because I could go for Lava Plume, take out about half of its health, and threaten a burn. But there's no way this thing doesn't have this is a crazy play too, because they could just do some setup move. Okay, and it totally backfires. We got a Pex. But I cut myself off. The body press is the fear from this Melmetal. But that still was a bit of a crazy play for me, because I think a Lava Plume there was not necessarily a bad decision. But this is fine. This is completely fine. We completely walled them. Yep. I wonder if I want to knock off a swap in. They're probably going to wait until the substitute goes down. No. Okay, they go straight to Magnezone. Again, this Magnezone. If we can get it knocked out, we're in a great spot. And that burn helps. Trust me, that helps. Every 6% that takes is going to be a huge, huge help. I wonder if I want to do the classic, I wait for a long time and then go to Zygarde move. Zygarde's still good though. It's not as essential as it was anymore, but it's still good. I wonder if Latios can take one. I don't know. Magnezone hits hard. We just don't have any great answers. Here's the thing, right? It's a 50-50, right? Because if they Flash Cannon, Toxapex is the play. I'll stay in and knock off. If they are going to use an electric move, Zygarde's the play. Well, the question is, what do I need more, Zygarde or Toxapex? Because it's a 50-50 between those two. Anything else kind of gets knocked out. I could also do Mandibuzz, kind of, because Mandibuzz is an essential, but I kind of like it versus that Salamence, even if it's low. So between Toxapex and Zygarde, I think Zygarde's the more expendable, because Toxapex counters Vaporeon, it counters this Melmetal, counters Clefable. It's not even bad versus Salamence, as it revealed Earthquake, but we don't know. So with all that said, I'm willing to risk Zygarde. Plus, if we get this Volt Switch catch, then we're in a huge, huge, great position. Okay, never mind. We'll go to Pex then. Don't want to Scald, don't want to knock off. I think I'm going to knock off the Clefable. They go Vaporeon. It's already lost a lot here. A Wish is 1000% coming out, but I think knockoff is going to be threatening to knock it out because it can't protect afterwards, right? Yeah, great. Okay, so that was unfortunate with our Zygarde for sure, but we are not in a bad spot. But now they can absolutely rip these Thunderbolts and rip us apart. Okay, so is now the time to sack Mandibuzz? Might be. It might be. We still got Heatran for the Melmetal. We got Heatran for the Clefable. We got Latios for the Salamence. I mean, frankly, Buzzwole might be the play, right? It's fine versus Melmetal, but Melmetal is not a big threat anymore. Zone. Yeah, maybe Buzzwole's the play. Maybe it's the play, because especially with Hurricane up, it's essentially winning almost none of these matchups. I'm okay with this then. A Thunderbolt later. Oh, they did get a Wish off. I didn't even catch that. Whoops. If that's the case, it's a little bit sketchier then. There's nothing that loves this Lava Plume. If they go Clef, I'm going to Toxic it. Okay, they go Salamence. We still don't know if they have Earthquake. However, Latios eats everything but a Dragon move. If they click a Dragon move here, they're pretty crazy. I'm okay with this gamble. I'm gambling the whole game on this play, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so it wasn't... Okay, yeah. It's Roost. I don't know what Salamence does this gen. I'm totally startled by all this. This is messy. I think they're swapping, and Heatran beats all 3 swaps. Okay, we get that right. I can Lava Plume freely here again. That Salamence having its boost knocked off is pretty nice, actually, because it's still threatening to get knocked out by Lava Plume here. I have to do this. Okay, we do this. I'm going to Toxic this turn. Hopefully I don't switch to Magnezone, which would be the only reason that would be bad, but I guarantee this thing is Magic Guard. This is Unaware, right? Let's see if I'm right. Yes, I was right. Okay, my hunch was right. I do still want Leftovers chip on this. I'm just gonna Lava Plume. Yeah, we're still only 25%. That's fine by me. Do I want to Toxic again is the question. They could go Zone. No, I'm okay with Toxic. If we hit Salamence, great. If we hit Clefable, great. And if they go Melmetal or Zone, we're still in an okay matchup in those situations. Yeah, that's okay. This is a long freaking game. This is a 16-minute live already. But it's tense in here, gang. If I got rid of the boots, that'd be pretty fantastic too. This Heatran's gonna just 6-0 our opponent now that these two are dead, though. I have more Toxics than you have Heal Bells, fella. I'm sorry to break it to you, and they've allowed us to get completely up to full here. I think we're still in 2-hit KO range for Zone. They can Thunderbolt. I believe we're okay. They're gonna Thunderbolt here. Who's taking it? Is it gonna be Clefable? They got not many Heal Bells left is all I know. They're risking burns here. We don't even know if this thing has EQ, which is so frustrating. I don't know if I can stay in. And I've gone to Latios like every time here. I'm gonna go to Mandibuzz. We kept the Mandibuzz for this exact Pokemon, actually. I think I will Foul Play here. If they go to anything else, we're faster with our U-turn. I believe maybe not Magnezone. Zone would definitely suck, actually. And Latios is at the percent where I don't want to be swapping on a Volt Switch with Stealth Rocks. At this point, this is going to be a 1. I might actually just upload 1 game of Alive. That'd be jokes. Ooh, they missed the Hurricane. This probably is going to do what, 50? Just about. That's big. I'm letting it rip again. They go Clef here. We'll U-turn out to our... Probably I'll go Pex because I would be okay with knocking off anything here. They go to Magnezone. I have to go Heatran. I'm going to Protect... Get some Leftovers chip. If they swap on me, fine. Again, the Salamence, I feel like if the Salamence doesn't have Earthquake, I just win 4-0 and I never have to swap again. But I don't know. They're definitely Volt Switching again. I'm okay with a Lava Plume. I was thinking about if I Toxic, but I'm okay with a Lava Plume here. Okay, to confirm they're faster than us. Heatran's health is now a concern. Okay, we finally knock out Salamence. That's pretty big. Whatever it is, it's not threatening. Now it's just a matter of Heatran's health. I don't know what their play is here. Probably back to Zone. Yeah, fair. Do not need Buzz anymore. I'll Protect, obviously. Get some Leftovers chip. Again, Leftovers Protect on Heatran is the be-all, end-all. It's everything. Do I want to Toxic on Clefable? Is it worth taking a Volt Switch? I don't think it is at all. We'll sack Mandibuzz here. Oh, we're trapped. Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, I have to Lava Plume then. Yeah, they knock us out. Oh, crap. What happened here? Is Toxapex O-Code? It's gotta O code. Oh, man. I don't think I have a play here. I think I do not have a play. Maybe Mandibuzz is faster. I can get up a Foul Play. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot because I don't see any world in which a Scarf Latios is doing it from here. Wow. Well played by our opponent. All right, 19 minutes is normally where I try to cut off the lives. It's only 1 game, right? I don't know why they did that. That's going to give us a little bit of Leftovers chip after all said and done. I don't know how much this thing takes from the Thunderbolt. If they go Clef, I'm going to have to swap out. If I could even remove the specs from this thing, that'd be something else. I think this is a lost cause, though. Don't want to Scald in case they go to Magnezone. I think I do. Okay, you know... Well, there's no way we beat Clef at this point, though, is the thing. I gotta go Latios. We just barely survived. They're gonna go to Clef this turn. I'm gonna defog Crazy as they go to Clef. I'll go back to Pex. They could make a double switch here. I don't know why I have defog in this Latios. Honestly, I rarely use it on this set. Maybe I should be using it more, but I feel like, oh, I'm just gonna get rocks back up. Yeah, that's a GG. GG to our opponent. That was really well played. Honestly, I don't know. I'm so on the fence if I should do another quick battle. Do I have any HO team in the tier? Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna call it there. That was a fun live. I don't care what the haters say. That was a fun one game live. But all it came down to was just, you know, I'm putting out a video right now on win cons. I don't know where that's going to be releasing in relation to this video, but on win cons and spotting them and kind of how you process that in your head. And what happened there was I said, okay, Heatran 3-0s my remaining 3 opponents. Great, I win. And I just kind of relaxed and I sat back in the driver's seat. Didn't need to overthink things. But I miscalculated the Thunderbolt damage, right? That Magnezone came in also the perfect opportunity. They sacked their Salamence at the perfect spot to get that Magnezone in that critical range, right? That Heatran's health, I said it right here. I said it right here. Heatran's health is so important. It was important. If I'd had just like, what's the calc on that? Let's take a look. Heatran versus Magnezone. That was maybe even a roll. So if I had maybe even a double protect was the play there. That probably was the play. Shoot, I kind of panicked in that moment because I thought I could outplay the rest, but. Yeah, if I had gone for protect there, or even just had, let's just talk about it. If I had 10% more health, that's all we need to talk about, right? If I had 10% more health, I would have won that game, I think, pretty easily. Melmetal wasn't really much of a threat, and I could have balanced around the rest pretty easily. So yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is just that I had a win con in my head, and even if you have a win con right and your mental thing is right, navigating the path towards that win con is another big thing. So I think there's almost like levels when it comes to being able to be good at spotting these things. There's not doing it at all, which I think unfortunately a lot of Showdown players do, but they don't look for these win cons at all, and they just, you know, go, Latios is good, I'm gonna bring him in. So they do that, and there's recognizing that lots of Pokemon can do win cons, and then there's looking for those and looking for these individual matchups. That's the next level. And then the 4th level is, well, it probably goes way beyond and can become more nuanced after that point, but I think the next step is being able to navigate those waters, which is kind of where I'm at, obviously, right? Is you can, sure, you have a game plan, which is Heatran 3-0s our opponent, but where do you go from there? Do you walk around it carefully? I could have realized that there was a better swap to me with that Salamence. Honestly, like, no matter how much I come down to it, I'm sure I could have played that better, obviously. But I keep coming back to, like, that was just a really damn good play on the Salamence. I was caught off guard by it at the moment. I thought, great, they sacked it, but it really just caught me off guard. I still wish we knew what set it was running, because that was pretty fun. But once again, it feels like every live now I just have to gas on for 5 minutes. But now we're at 27 minutes. I'm definitely not doing another game after that. I'm going to cut it off there. But I hope you all enjoyed regardless, despite it being a kind of untraditional live. Hope you had some fun, but I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.